What the fuck? There we go. Uh, where is my character? Oh.
I saw some tracks in that area earlier this morning. Hold on, I'll send the coordinates.
Hair's getting long. Couple Piggly Wigglies over here. Now that there was a rock that I used yesterday that I thought was quite nice, but I don't think that was it. Huh? Oh. Hey, Grohl, what's up? Do you want to get on HOTS? Oh no. Oh, this sounds cool. Let me switch my camera modes. Alright. Okay, so he's in the Argonne Forest, Champagne, France. It's World War One. Strange noises late into the night. He urged his partner to get up. Tired Roberts waved him off, believing Johnson was just nervous. He's got grenades and rifle cartridges within arm's reach. The perimeter fence being cut. But that would... You'd be awake then, wouldn't you? A 1 hour long firefight. Johnson, one of the bravest Americans to take up arms in the war. Okay. They start talking about his early life. This is just crap writing, right? Like you got all this stuff that you're actually interested in. No, I don't care. All right. Okay, so here we go. I can't tell where like it stops talking about his past and starts talking about the fight again. As their shift wound down, Johnson saw two relief soldiers approaching, stayed put and surveyed the area while Roberts went to rest in a trench. Began to hear rustling noises. His buddy's trying to sleep. Johnson realized they were surrounded. Okay, that we already read that. Thanks, writer, for your shitty writing. Handed Johnson grenades to toss. When those ran out, Johnson began firing his rifle while being hit by bullets in his side, hand, and head. Wow, okay, so he's been struck 3 or 4 times. Quickly, Johnson shoved an American cartridge into his French rifle. That's going to be great. But the ammunition and the weapon were incompatible. Okay, so no surprise there, rifle jammed. As Germans swarmed him, Johnson began using the rifle like a club. Okay. After the butt of the rifle finally fell apart, went down with a blow to the head. But he climbed back up, drew his bolo knife. Wow, okay, knife kills. And charged forward. They went deep into the first German he encountered, killing the man. More gruesome work with the weapon followed. Johnson hacked and stabbed bodies, even as bullets continued to strike him. Okay, so he's just getting shot like crazy and he's stabbing people. Great. At one point, Johnson noticed the Germans had grabbed Roberts and were attempting to haul him away. He intervened, stabbing more soldiers. I mean, being black in the middle of the night, probably really beneficial. The melee went on for roughly an hour, he said. When reinforcements finally arrived and the remaining Germans fled. He was given the medical attention he needed. So was Roberts. Roberts lived? Holy crap. One verse 36 in one. Holy shit. The Battle of Henry Johnson. Holy shit, they named a battle after him? That's awesome. He injured 32 men. He killed 6, injured 32. It was at least a 1v38. It doesn't sound like Roberts participated in this battle very much. Low estimates of 24. What, I mean, how did 30 people not kill one guy? I don't believe it. Something's weird in this story. 36 people can't kill one guy. They didn't throw any grenades back? You receive disability payments from the government as well as medical care. That's good. No one knows how badly his injuries kept him from employment and opportunities. All right. $100 per minute during speaking engagements. Nice. Well over $1,000 in today's money. Albany Afro-American Association to raise money to build him a home. Myocarditis, an inflammation of the heart muscle. Probably slaughtered the pronunciation. He was awarded a posthumous Purple Heart. Why didn't he get a Purple Heart before that? He'd been shot 7 times. At least. He got the Medal of Honor. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you kill 36 people in hand-to-hand combat, I would think you should get every award that there is possible to give that guy. I mean, that's an astonishing feat. An improbable and astonishing feat. Just thinking about it, you're just like, oh shit, how? He had a rifle, and it jammed. If he had an American... Honestly, if he had a gun in that fight, he probably would have died. That probably saved his life. I mean, I don't know. I can only imagine that being able to stab a bunch of people is probably the only way that would have worked, right? Because if they point a gun at you and you're trying to stab someone, they're pointing a gun at their friend, right? So, like, they're in a situation where, like, it's really hard to shoot this guy. He's wily, he's stabbing people, and they're trying to shoot each other. That's, I mean, whereas if he had a gun, and they had guns, I mean, they're going to shoot him. I don't know. That's my theory. I'm not saying it's okay not to give them guns. Obviously, if you're going to war, First, you should have enough support. You know, it shouldn't be just two dudes with a perimeter fence. That's fucking stupid. You know. Why the one guy was trying to sleep on duty, that seems kind of weird, though. I'm glad they both survived. I mean, the guy got shot in the head and he lived. Yeah, I mean, World War One, World War Two, those wars were messy, right? Like Stalin, you know, in World War Two, just on the phone, like, send me everything you got, begging for tanks, begging for planes, you know, needing hundreds of both, thousands of both. I can't imagine what the French needed. Soldiers for sure. They're not known for their war capabilities. That's amazing, though. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. I mean, I can't imagine being a German soldier. Your buddy's being stabbed. You're trying to shoot at him. It's dark. You don't know how many there are. And then all of a sudden you're getting stabbed. That would suck. I had to freak them out. They probably just didn't expect a person of color at all. You know what I mean? Like if you're the German soldier and you walk in, I mean, I can't imagine. Maybe they did expect it. I don't know. I don't think there were any black people in the German army though. I don't know if there were. But man, that had to be one scary night for everybody there. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, today America is a superpower. Back then, America wasn't really anything. I mean, they had won independence, so they were independent. But in World War One, like America wasn't a superpower. I think now wars are kind of ridiculous. Obama fought in the Middle East. I think all of his years. I think it's all 8. I know there were 7 wars, 7 countries. We have nothing to show for it. There's just no reason for it. He killed 1 million people in the Middle East, and their population grew by 30 million. So, whoever the enemy is over there, they got bigger. You know what I mean? Like, if you kill somebody, everybody has around 30 people that are going to care that they've died. That's an opinion. You know, maybe it's more, but at least 30. At least 30 people. So it's, I mean, it's just got to be. I don't know. I think that war back then was simpler. You have your trenches. Your trench goes forward. Your trench goes back. You know, whatever, wherever you are on the ground. The war had territory. The numbers were just, you know, so many people. And now, I don't know. The U.S. fights wars kind of dumb. Like if I were in charge, which is like impossible, right? No one's in charge, right? You've got a president who's getting elected by people who's not in charge because he's got to ask others if it's okay to do the thing he's doing, right? Like he's got to satisfy however many customers, if you will. But I mean like a real leader. Like Putin is at the top of Russia, right? Like he is Russia's leader. There's not like a person above him. He's not worried about his populace, you know, uprising against him or voting him out in 4 years. He's their leader. He just rigs the election and wins it every time they have it and is their leader. And so in that regard, that kind of a leader, if he were going to go and fight in Iraq, in Fallujah, he could just level the city and just kill everyone between like one point on the globe and another point, and then just declare that he had defeated that territory due to the lack of people in it, right? Like it would just be a definite, this zone is defeated. Which I mean, would be brutal, right? It'd just be brutal. But the U.S., I don't know how you can win a war the way that in Vietnam, they had a line. In Vietnam, they had a line that if the troops that they were fighting retreated past that line, the U.S. would pursue them. Just stupid. There's that boar. There's a whole group of them. Well, I don't know how you can play and post to my channel. I don't get that. You want me to join you? Because I'll join you. You said last night you were like, I'll message you when I'm getting back on. And I don't think you messaged me again that night. I think that was it yesterday. I think we played while Knives was awake before work, which I hope he got to work on time. What is today, Wednesday? He's got to work tonight too. Let's see what the stock market's doing. Oh yeah. It's still ignoring that there's a virus. Excellent. It's just going up. There's a McDonald's on the West Coast that had to close. 22 people walked out. 22 people walked out. There's a McDonald's on the West Coast that has 22 people on staff in the building on a typical day. Boom! Blows my mind. How's that even possible? Something's got to be wrong. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know if it's bad writing. Oh, look at this mother. You look at him. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, you dead. You dead for sure. That one looks kind of big. That one looks kind of big. Let's get this other one. Where is he? Just line up for me, will you? Oh, you're going up the hill? Really? Why would you do that? That's freaking work. You're probably dead. Man. These boars are bad. That was probably dead. That was definitely dead. Alright, I'll grab this one. I'll work around the hill. I want to collect these boar bodies real quick, and then I'll get on. If you want to run one. If you don't, if you want to wait. I'm just going to run up this hill. Try to grab these 4 bodies. It's going to probably take me 10 minutes. Maybe 8. Then I'll have to switch over. I got laundry I've got to turn over. I got it in the laundry. I got to switch over to the dryer. I think you can run one. I definitely want to switch it over to the dryer before I start hots. I'm wearing a polo today because it's laundry day. I had other shirts and I'm like, man, I should just throw those away. I don't even want to wear those. I'm keeping them though. I'm going to need them at some point, I'm sure. Alright. That one's complaining. You shot all my friends. Yep. That I did do. Oh, this one's dead. Yeah. $1,000. Yep. Oh, man. There's a real big one over there. Here we go. Calming the heart. Zooming in. Holding the breath. Shoot. Got him. Yeah, this is definitely going to take... It's going to take a bit. Why cover the lovely ladies? I don't really look good without a shirt on. I don't. I mean, what's there is fine, but for some reason, my skin will forever think I'm a teenager. I get pimples. I don't know. Just lack of melanin, maybe because I got red hair and white skin. I don't know. Whatever it is. Oh, you? Yeah, I don't know. What do you wear instead of shirts? I was watching Cheers on Netflix. And I don't know if you've ever watched Cheers. I hadn't watched it, really. I mean, it was an old program when I was young. I mean, it's older than I am. Cheers is. Came out in like 83 or 82 or something before I was born. Where is the next one? I know I shot some on this ridge. There's got to be a dead boar around here. What the fuck is that thing? Is that a fox? Just a deer. Missed. Probably missed again. I know I said I was going to just get the boar, but the boar are pissing me off. I can't find the bodies. I know I shot a bunch of them. Is this a dead one? Is that a poop? It's hard to tell if they're bleeding or if it's just poop. I think I hit this deer. I think wrong. Alright. Check over this ridge for any boar bodies. I don't see any. Gonna call that good. Alright. System. Exit desktop. Here we go.